Hey all, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel again. I hope you all are doing great. Rainy season has now finally started to fade away, making its way for the winters. The weather here in Hyderabad is neither too cold nor too hot, but we have finally started to feel the crisp cold airs in the mornings. After spending a beautiful short vacation at my parents' home, I'm back with my normal routine. Kids have already left to school, and I came into the kitchen to carry on with my daily chores. Lentils were almost finished, so restocking them first. Today, I have planned to clean this cabinet in which I place all my crockery that I use on daily basis. If you remember, I did some cleaning of my kitchen before leaving to my parents' home, but this crockery unit was left, so cleaning it today. Along with that, I also wanted to do some changes so that it becomes more functional. Now, many of you in my previous videos have said me that my kitchen looks very beautiful and organized. But trust me, it takes a lot of time and efforts to keep this kitchen in this way. I feel that one can easily construct or build a beautiful home or kitchen, but maintaining it in the same way is a difficult task. I try to clean at least one area of my kitchen in one day so that it doesn't burden me. But I never complained about it because having this type of kitchen was my dream. I removed all the crockery from the cabinet and cleaned it well with a wooden cleaner. I then organized everything according to my preference. For lunch today, I'll be preparing Hyderabadi Khichdi khatta kheema. So, if you have ever prepared it, do let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you all. To prepare khichdi, I'm soaking 2 cups of rice along with 1/4 cup of masoor dal. I'll wash it nicely for 3 times and then soak it for half an hour. In a pan, I have added 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil, then added the chopped onions. Here, I have taken 3 medium-sized onions for half kg of mutton. I'll cook the onions until they start turning brown. Meanwhile, I will roast 1/4 cup of sesame seeds to prepare tilka khatta. When you see that the sesame seeds have started splattering, at this stage you have to switch off the flame and keep it aside so that they get cooled down. Into the onions, I have added mint leaves and chopped green chilies. I think I forgot to switch on the camera. After cooking them with onions for 2 minutes, I then added 2 chopped tomatoes. I'll close the lid and cook until the tomatoes become soft. Meanwhile, we'll make a paste of sesame seeds that will be used to prepare tilka khatta. For that, in a mixer grinder, I have added roasted sesame seeds, 2 green chilies, half teaspoon of salt and half cup of water. I'll make a fine paste out of it and then take out in a bowl. The tomatoes have also become soft. At this stage, I'll add all the spices. Here I have added 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, half teaspoon of garam masala powder, half teaspoon of turmeric powder and 2 tablespoons of freshly ground ginger garlic paste. I will cook the spices with onions and tomatoes for 2 minutes and then add the mutton mince. Now you can even prepare this dish in a pressure cooker, but I like it in this way, so I'm using a normal pan. I'll mix the mince with the masala and then close the lid and slow cook it on low flame until the mutton has been cooked completely. I have extracted tamarind pulp from the tamarind and it's nearly about 1 cup, and I then added it to sesame paste. In this I have added 1 cup of water. Now you can adjust the quantity of water depending upon how sour you need your khatta to be. I then added 1 to 4 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 chopped onion and handful of coriander leaves. I'll mix everything together. For tempering the tilka khatta, here in a pan I have added 4 tablespoons of oil and then added 1 teaspoon of zeera, 2 slit dry red chilies, a handful of curry leaves and some ginger garlic paste. I have also added half teaspoon of turmeric powder. I will mix everything and cook it for 1 minute and then switch off the flame. I will now add the tempering into the prepared sesame seeds mixture. Now I don't know what we will call khatta in English, so I'm using just the normal Hindi word. That's it, the tilka khatta is ready to be served. Now we have to keep stirring the mutton mince so that it cooks evenly. Meanwhile, I will also prepare the khichdi. For that, in a pot, I have added 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil. You can even add ghee. In that, I have added half teaspoon of shazira, 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and 1 stick of cinnamon. Now here I have taken 1 sliced onions, a handful of mint leaves and 2 slit green chilies. I will add them all to the pot. Now we have to cook until the onions start slowly turning brown from the edges. At this stage, I'll add 1 tablespoon of freshly ground ginger garlic paste. Now we have to cook the ginger garlic paste with the onions very nicely until it starts turning brown. I will now add half teaspoon of turmeric powder and then add water. Now for 1 cup of rice, I am adding 2 cup of water. It depends upon your rice. I then added 1 teaspoon of salt and I'll allow the water to boil. When the water reaches the boiling point, I then added the soaked rice and masoor dal. I'll mix it well and then close the lid. Meanwhile, the mutton mince have also been cooked very nicely. I have slow cooked it for 30 minutes. In a pressure cooker, you can prepare it in within 15 minutes. I have added a handful of coriander leaves and then mixed it very well. I will now close the lid and cook for another 2 minutes. Now, when you see the water in the rice has slowly started to dry out, at this stage I lower the flame and cook the rice until it's completely done. As you can see, the oil has been separated from the mince. It's done. I'll close the flame and keep it aside. Meanwhile, the khichdi is also ready. You can also prepare the khichdi with the basmati rice, but in my home we prepare it with the normal sona masuri rice. Because kids were at school, I served the lunch for me and my husband. In Hyderabad, we prepare this khichdi khatta kheema on Fridays in most of the households. Now, everyone has their own way of preparing it. This is my way, so thought to share with you all. And I feel that nothing beats the comfort of home cooked meals. After taking some rest, I then came into the kitchen to clean my hob. Usually, I just spray the dishwashing liquid water and clean it, but today it was a bit messy, so cleaning it with the Jif. I have poured the Jif liquid and I'll rub it with the scrubber. I will then wipe it off with a wet cloth. Now, this Jif solution works perfectly on tough stains. At last, I then wiped it off with a clean microfiber cloth. After finishing all my chores, it was a time to have a good tea. Now, here I want to take a moment and thank you all for doing such nice comments on my last vlog. Most of you have shared your personal experiences and views regarding your parents' home, and reading your comments filled my heart with abundance of gratitude. Do let me know in the comment section what is the type of content that you want to see or you want me to make so that it gets easy for me. On the same day, in the evening, we went to this restaurant nearby. It was the first time that we came here, and it has all the Mediterranean dishes that me and my husband love to have. The first item that we ordered was this Lebanese mutton doner kebab. We have also ordered hummus and pita bread, and this was good enough for me and my husband. For kids, we ordered pizza. The taste of the kebab and even the hummus and pita bread reminded us of the Saudi Arabia because we used to have it a lot there. And even the chicken tikka pizza was amazing. It was not spicy nor too salty, and the kids loved it. If you want to visit the restaurant, its name is Fried Chicken Factory and it's in Attapur. So this was it for today. I'll meet you all in my next vlog. Until then, take care. Allah Hafiz.